Okay, it's April 15th, 2013, and just want to show everybody what we did up here on the Streamliner for suspension, for front suspension. Sort of works like half of a motorcycle fork. The spindle here slides straight up and down in this cylinder. And on top of the cylinder, you can see there is a fitting with a hydraulic line that runs through the bulkhead, around and up into the remote master cylinder or slave cylinder. This slave cylinder has a really stout die spring in it, and you can adjust the preload here at the end for how much ride height of the car to preload the suspension. Both lines for the front and the back are the same lines, and we control the dampening with the viscosity of the fluid, and we may install an orifice here to an interchangeable jet so that we can adjust the dampening a little bit. Let's see, we got the necessary safety washers on both sides of the hind joints. This rod here, coming down here for the steering link, is sitting at exactly a 10-degree angle, perpendicular to the travel, the suspension, or the caster, which is also 10 degrees back from zero. And then, of course, the drag link at the bottom. And you can see here, everything moves. And it's the steering rod there. And you can see the front tires, both front tires turning. And we have approximately 5 degrees of steering both directions. The advantage of this type of system is that it's very compact. This wall here was able to remain straight, and a lot of it's to figure out how are we going to control the salt from building up so much on all the A-arms and all that stuff as it went through the wall. So sort of developed this to simplify things. Suspension lends itself to when you have to have both spindles on the same side. So just Streamliner stuff, I don't know if it'll ever be practical. I guess you could put it on a roadster and keep the front suspension, the axle solid, and just put a little bit of travel at the end of the axle. But okay, this is John. He's going to help us here. He's helping today, getting everything together. He's going to let the car down. See, into the travel. We'll sit in the travel a little bit. Okay. We'll have a ½ inch of down movement, and go ahead, we can work it. A ½ inch of down movement and 3/4 inch up movement. You can see we don't have any bump steer here. So you can see we need a little bit more dampening. We'll probably add that orifice, we'll probably take care of that. But I think it's working like it's supposed to. We made the wheels. It's good, John. And they're Mini Cooper rims, the spares from late model Mini Cooper, and tires, and they're 21.3 inches tall, so works out good for a test tire and a tire that we can put on the car to move it around to go to trade shows or whatever, without having to roll around on our aluminum rollers. So we don't have our steering wheel in the car because the steering wheel has all electronics on it, and all electronics are out. And I believe that's all.